Lovely Planet Arcade. Planet Arcade is a sequel to Lovely Planet, which is a game about running through environments as quickly as possible through each level, completing the objectives. Lovely Planet Arcade, I believe, based on the feedback that the developer received, they basically went in the direction of removing the verticality of Lovely Planet. So you no longer have to aim up and down. It's more akin to a classic FPS than the original game. You still have enemies shooting at you, but there's a lot more in store. So it loses the verticality, but in my opinion, it gains quite a bit mechanically. You still have the very good music. Not quite on the same level as the original game, but very close. Still something that I was glad that, well, I'll put it this way, I was glad that the original soundtrack was on Spotify because I rather enjoyed it. So there are 4 acts that there's 4 acts that I've seen on that screen so far, and each sort of introduced a certain type of mechanic. So the first part of Act 1 just teaches you, hey, these are the controls. It's pretty simple. I mean, you move around, shoot, that's it. And it gets more complex. You have the bombs to contend with. The enemy types, they begin to change as well, and then sometimes they combine different abilities. Those bombs can certainly be the death of you if you're not careful. So a lot of it is about memorization. It has a more puzzle aspect to me than the original one. The original was just move quickly, move quickly, get to the end, that's it. This game, it can be frustrating, but it really takes time to teach you what you're supposed to be doing. You'll keep wondering, why do I see these enemies? Am I dying instantly? Because it might take a couple of attempts to realize that there's some enemies that if they see you, you're dead. So you don't have an opportunity really to do anything. Like some enemies, they'll shoot, you can dodge out of the way. Other ones, once their gun comes up, you're done. So you won't have that chance to come back. So as you continue on in the game, you'll see enemies that have shields, and guns. So you can never really rest on your laurels for too long, because as you can see, there's always something. I mean, and then they start combining the bombs with portals, and it just really gets crazy. And there's sequencing you have to learn. You have to learn which enemies to take out first. Even though the bomb might be dropping closer to the ground, it might be to shoot an enemy first. That might not be readily apparent the first, 20 times you try a level. Oh yeah, it can get there. And you go on and see, that was an enemy right there that if they see you, you're dead. So you have to shoot them immediately. And if you notice, the one enemy had a period on its lower region. That gives you like a freeze, but it's like maybe like 1 or 2 seconds of time. And in that time, you have to usually shoot another enemy in that split second, or shoot a bomb, or do something that you need time to slow down for, because without that, you pretty much couldn't do it. See? I had a frustratingly good time playing this game. I kind of think I had more fun with this one than the original, to be honest, and I really did enjoy the original. I just felt like, even though they took it, I guess they removed some of the first person features in terms of looking up and down. So like I said, the verticality is gone, but in my opinion, you gain so much more. See, well, had I gotten the bomb, that would have been, I was on my way. See, I was learning. That's what we all do. We live and we learn. See, then the bomb goes off, and I try to go through the portal. It's a whole thing. And when you start the new act, they try to pictorially give you an idea of, hey, this is what you're gonna do. I didn't always understand. You learn by doing. So, in the third act, when you shoot the enemies with the swirly abdomens, that sort of gives you like a zoom, like you zoom towards where they were. And that's going to be something that will make the levels that much more hectic. And full disclosure, I've not made it to Act 4. I'm honestly kind of stuck, I think, midway through Act 3, but I'll get there eventually. But I know that I'm enjoying the game. So, that's what counts. So that was Lovely Planet Arcade. It's out for Steam. I don't know if it's coming out on the consoles or not. I couldn't imagine why it wouldn't. The other ones did. It's a lot of fun. I remember getting an email about it, and I was like, wow, they're making it more old school. I don't know. Is that going to make it a better game? I was kind of doubtful, but in the end, I do think that the mechanics and sort of the more puzzle sequential aspects that the game adds certainly makes it more interesting than the original, even losing some of the freedom, if you will, of the original Lovely Planet. So really dug that one. All right, feel free to like, subscribe, check out, click on either one of these videos, and you'll be taken to a playlist for more full reviews, and then a playlist for games that I've come close to the end on, but not quite finished, but still have played enough to give a pretty good impression for. I guess that's it. Check out GameEnthus.com.